here is that of Pastor Leroy, and God bless you.
Amen.
Good day, friends and family, members in Christ. Life of the late Mary Adass Anderson. My name is Rosemary, known as Sandra to many, and I am Aunt Dass's grandniece. I want to thank you all for coming. Your attendance here volumes about the impact that this wonderful woman had on all of us. Some of you knew her as Pretty, Mother Anderson, Aunt Dassa, or Simple Dassa. I am sure she was called many things over the years, but to me, she was my mother and a grandmother to all of us. She was a pretty, amazing lady. The late Adass Lynch Anderson was born to Urena Grant and Alfred Lynch on July 27, 1928 in a little district called Taylor Road. She attended the Baptist Elementary School. After leaving school, she began selling in the market. It was during this time she met the love of her life, the late Victor Anderson. After a brief courtship, they were married and begun what seems like a lifetime together. Shortly after marrying, the newlyweds reside in Russell Mountain, where they committed and spent the rest of their lives. Although she never had any biological children, Adassa was a mother to many. She raised other children and other family members, including grandnieces and nephews. Adassa, otherwise called Pretty, was a vibrant soul. Many describe her as a no-nonsense woman. And when I say no-nonsense, I meant when I was growing up with her as a child, when she said, "Gal," or "Sandra, go for road and come back," she means to come back same time, no playing, no running around. Got school over 2:30, don't come home 3:30. As school over, come here. Because if me not do that, you know how it goes. But what many people saw was a resourceful, loving woman whose smile was contagious. After her late husband went abroad in search of a better life for the family, Pretty had to become the woman and man of the household. She loved to cook, and when she cooked, she ensured that everybody who stopped by received a plate. So she always said, "May I make sure enough food there so that anybody come can't get no care or little it is." Adassa also loved farming and going to the bush. Climb mango tree, because when you see Pretty a climb tree, no man could outclimb her. She was like a lizard and a limb. Amen. She also loved music, because whenever she heard gospel music playing on the radio, she would start, move, and she loved to go to church on Sundays. To highlight this, I reached out to family members and friends and asked them a pretty simple, straightforward question. What are the three words that you would describe Aunt Dassa as? Their response was simply begun to paint a detailed portrait of a woman we know and love. I will read them out to you and highlight a few of them. Considerate, loving, selfless, prayerful, nurturing, thoughtful, generous, and compassionate. In the program that we have, you see a donkey. That was our favorite donkey. And as a child, she used to go to the market, and I would be there. People used to say that when you pass, you see a little head in the hamper like some of the goods them. You know? And when that donkey died, trust me, she cried. I remember that donkey. She also had a cat, and when that cat died, she buried the cat, and she also cried for her cat. So there is so much to say about that lady. So much. Can't finish if I should start right now. But you know, we have to go on. So you see, Pretty was a woman of her time, godly. A godly woman who feared the Lord. She was a wife. She was a mother and an incredible human being. She was an entire package. So sleep on, Pretty, for you have gone home to be with the Lord. If we ever meet you again, this side of the heaven, as we struggle through this world and its strife, there's another meeting place somewhere in heaven by the side of the river of life.